in creation, and our ancestors have left it behind and like left the knowledge. So I'm trying to seek that in order to share it for those who are coming next.
I like that. Sharing ideas for those who are coming next. Yeah, that's very good. That kind of you kind of remind me of a Gnostic. A Gnostic was like mystic Christians in the past, and they sort of would just take everything they learned about any religion or culture and integrate it into their own framework, the things they found beneficial. And I get that vibe from you a lot because you're always learning, and it seems that authentically you just want to help people and make their life better. And I think that's great. And if I could talk personally, there was a time in the past where I was probably very ideological. Like, I would just say that you should act this way or believe certain things because I believe them to be correct. But I don't think that's adequate anymore. Just a belief in an ideology is not sufficient. I really only recommend things now that have helped me personally and that actually make me feel good. And yeah, I think that's all I have to
Hmm, interesting.
And obviously on a personal note, and I don't really mean to bring this topic up, but that's why the veganism stuff is so pertinent to me, and I really mean that because, yeah, before I was a vegan, I noticed I could kind of feel it. I could kind of feel like there was something chaotic going on. There was something not right, like karmically or emotionally, something was not adequate. And I realized like one of the best things that have kind of led me settle and mature in a certain way to become more peaceful and like more at rest with the world was no longer consuming animals, and that's just the honest truth.
As in, you feel there's some sort of connection in what you eat and how you act?
Yeah, it might be what you consume or how you act, or more so, like what it takes for you, or what it takes for you as an individual to believe. How do I put this? The beliefs that it takes for you to consume certain things. I think that's where the problem is at.
Well, not to mention the discipline to follow through with such a thing in the society that we live in. Like, being able to be vegan in the world that we have today is huge, dude. And when you're able to discipline your mind to keep these actions in line with exactly what you want to do, it really does something for you and it shows you how powerful you are and the things that you can truly accomplish. Even if it's just a mind thing and not necessarily the physical attributes or the physical eating of the animals or passing some sort of crazy thoughts through the carnage.
Yeah, very well put. the the discipline is one aspect, but instead of viewing that vegans are exceptional or something along these lines, I would just like to question, right, like the ideas and the structure of the world it takes in order to consume meat and these type of things. Like, I think the reason why people do these actions is because the world has been set up in a way for like consumption, whether it be by capitalism or something. It's kind of like they're telling people, you're nothing more than your consumerism, that you should just be consuming these things. How do I put it? They essentially have been sold the idea that it's okay to like exploit and cause death just for enjoyment. And I think that's the real thing I'm trying to address. I think that you can enjoy life perfectly and be happy and healthy without having to take away from anybody. And honestly, that just gives you good luck. Maybe that was a bit
Mm.
confusing, but
I think it's quite interesting and it's a great perspective to try to try to view it from. You always are so worried about bringing up veganism, and I mean, obviously, you don't want to overdo it, but I don't think that you do, dude. I really don't.
thank you. I try not to because I don't want to make anybody feel lesser because they're consuming animals or something. That's not my intention at all. I'm just trying to expose to them that there's a way of living that is really